How are you?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Not too bad. Can I ask, have you bought any textbook for university study before?
I have indeed.
Yeah. How you purchased these textbooks?
So I've purchased online most previously. I only needed the one textbook for my classes, so I just thought it'd be a bit easier to purchase online.
Okay, so why you purchased this textbook online instead of in-store this time? Would you mind have more explanation for that?
So I guess it was definitely a lot easier to purchase it online. I didn't really have much time to go into the Co-op bookstore or other bookstores to purchase it. I just thought if I purchased it online, I guess it could be delivered straight to my door. I'd have it easier, and I could get work started as soon as possible rather than having to wait around or go into uni to pick up the books.
Okay, so which online bookstore did you purchase this textbook from?
So I purchased, it was a marketing textbook, and I purchased it through Zookle.com.au, which is an Australian textbook rental and purchase company.
Can I also ask why you choose Juco instead of other online bookstores?
So I did check out a few other online retailers for books. Zookle, I guess, was a little bit easier to use. It was simple layout, pleasing to look at, and I guess they'd done a lot of advertisement around the universities, which I'd picked up on. So I thought might as well give them a shot, and I guess it was just easier because of that.
Okay. Can I ask, did you compare Zuko to other online bookstore in terms of pricing or after sales service?
Well, I did actually. I only thought it would be beneficial to rent the book, so I used Zookle just through a rental. There was some other companies that did sell the book for purchase, which I looked at, but it was extremely expensive. Overall, I thought it would just be easier to rent the textbook, and which Zookle had the best price.
Book rental is good. How would you describe your experience with this online book rental? All we can say is purchase, but it's similar to purchase, what we can say is book rental.
So I guess in my situation, it was my first experience with Zookle. It was quite simple to order the book. It could be done through purchase or through rental. In my case, it was rental. I did the rental online, and it approved. It took the money out of my account, but unfortunately, I received it about 3 or 4 weeks later, because they had actually run out of stock. And I was not notified that they were out of stock of the book. It said online that they were available in that specific textbook. I actually did have to call the company up and find out what was going on, because I was already 3 weeks into the semester and I still hadn't received the textbook. So I guess that was a bad experience for me using Zookle for the first time. So it might change future experiences with them.
Okay. Just wondering, did you use any approach to find out if this book was available before you ordered it? Did you utilize any approach?
Well, I thought it would be available because it was the start of semester. I did try to organise it about a week before class, which usually gives you enough time to have it for your first weeks. My research, I guess, was just going onto the Zookle website, searching the textbook, and usually it'll say available or not available. In my case, it did say available, so I thought it would be easy to get, it worked out that the system wasn't updated, and that they had to reorder the textbook from the suppliers in order for them to get the rental to me.
Okay, so can I ask, how did this matter affect you since you received your textbook 3 weeks late?
So I guess the main issue was that I was unable to use the textbook for the first few weeks. This put me back a little bit in my studies, as I like to keep up to date each week reading the textbook, however it's going, as you're going through with the classes. With affecting me, it didn't affect me that much. Luckily, when I did receive the textbooks, then I could just catch up a little bit, but I guess they should really notify you if they are out of date, rather than taking the money, out of stock, rather than just taking your money out of your account and not letting you know. That was, I guess, one of the main impacts on me in a negative way.
Okay, I know it's a bad experience. Just wondering, would you choose to purchase a textbook or rent a textbook online in the future after this bad experience?
I would still consider it, definitely. It was a lot easier to do rather than going into the store and having to deal with it. It just takes me 5 minutes, go online, check the availability, purchase it, done, and it comes delivered to your door. So yeah, I would definitely consider it in the future. I'll just have to make sure that they're actually in stock rather than just saying that they are available.
Yeah, because you have mentioned because it says available, but actually it's not available after you place an order. But what happens if this issue keeps happening in the future when you order in a textbook or buy a textbook online?
So I guess if it continued to happen, that would show that their system is unreliable. I think that if a book is available, it should say it's available. If it's not available, then they should update their system to say that, because especially around the start of semester period, people are buying textbooks or renting textbooks. You need to know if it is available or if it isn't. If it was not available, then I guess that would show you, it would mean that you would have to go into other means of buying the book. For example, going to the Co-op bookshop. But I had also heard that they were possibly out of stock as well. So that's why the main reason was to go through Zoocool as a rental.
Okay, so is that so it will impact your future purchase or rental decision if it keep happening to you?
It would definitely impact my decisions. I mean, all systems online should be reliable in what they say. I guess it is only a textbook, so it's not such a big deal if it was a week or two late. But if it gets to a point when you really rely on the book, then that's when it would play a large negative impact, I guess, because it puts you so back in your work.
Okay, yeah. Thank you, Matt.
No problem.
Yeah.